everyone, I'm Boss Booten, and this is Bad Guy Bash. This week on Bad Guy Bash, I'm gonna bring it home to you, the viewer, the mortal. Because, from what I understand, many of you mortals are working some crappy office job somewhere instead of being an awesome god like me! Which means that you have a really crappy boss, probably a big douchebag. So, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna teach you how to gadang that boss out of your life. Whenever Boss Booten feels like it and gets around to it, he shows security footage of things going on in the video game world and different types of attacks that can happen to you, the player, and what you can do about it if you arrive in the same situation. What you see behind me right now is an office. Offices are these dungeons that mortals like to put themselves in for money. I know, weird, right? So, a lot of mortals who have to work jobs, they come to these places to make their jobs even crappier. It's worse than, being in the jungle. I should know. I invented tigers and snakes. It's a training routine. And if you work in one of these places, you might have a douchebag boss like this guy.
Hey drone, what are those GPS reports? I did them yesterday.
But yesterday was Sunday.
Don't argue with me! I pay you to make me rich, not argue.
Yes, sir.
You're lucky you got an employment line. Working 7-hour shifts from 1 a.m. to 1 a.m. Get back in your cell. Office.
Now, do you work for a douchebag like that? Instead of an awesome guy like me? Cause if you do, I'm gonna teach you how to take them out! Now I know, some of you are wondering, is this legal? Will I get fired or arrested? Or worse, sent to some hellish afterlife for completely taking on my boss and turning him into ashes? Well, Boss Booten's done the research, and when someone gets in your personal space, you have every right to fight back. And there's no ceiling of force. Destroy him. May not be applicable in all workplaces. Please consult your HR representative for details. Now, in this situation, you're not an awesome god like me, but just a normal mortal peon. And your boss is spouting bullshit in your face.
Bullshit!
Just like that. Now, to start off, what you need to do is get some better coffee and then punch this douchebag in the face. Now, just so you know, your boss, he's gonna be busy yelling at you while you're going to Colombia to get some real coffee. So he'll never see this coming. It works 100% of the time. That's 100% more than 0. Now, if you punched him hard enough, you may have broken his nose or a couple of his teeth. You may notice teeth in your skin. That's okay, it adds character. But while he's reeling back in pain, you don't have time to think about that, because it's time for the gadang around the world punch. Now, what you may have noticed up to this point is that I started high. I just seem to be working my way lower. So he's got simultaneous pain in his face and in his not face region. What you need to go for next is the groin.
Sunday.
Now, I've put pain all over his body very generously. And what I've been doing up to this point is setting up for a very powerful move. Now, you have to do this move very quickly, or he may have time to recover and fire you. So, before he can do that, you need this. The Doom Axe of Doom Law! Didn't I used to call that something else? Now that you've knocked your boss out, and, pretty much taken his head completely off, and he's just, a little blood stain on the floor, That'll be time for the janitorial staff to come by and clean them up. Then, upper management will come by and give you a raise and a promotion. Bonus points! Now, some mortals are unfortunate enough to work in a high-rise building. In high-rise buildings, escape is all but impossible without dying, because you're mortal. Now, we're going to use that to your advantage, because in this scenario, we're going to take your boss and see how mortal he really is, right through the window. Now, like in the previous situation, you're going to start off with a nice punch to the face. Stay here. Then, after that, you're going to lift this guy straight over your head. After you've lifted your boss over your head, you need to just chuck him right out the window behind you. Don't worry about that window. Your insurance company for work will cover it. He's not going to be around the water cooler for a while, but if you're really lucky, he'll have landed on someone else's car or some Mega Man spikes. Bonus points! In this final situation, it's past 5 p.m. You've clocked out already. But your boss, he's still getting in your personal space in the parking lot, spouting bullshit at you. Bullshit! What you need to do in this situation, if you're just a normal mortal and not an awesome god like me, is to simply take him by the head very gently. Hi there, boss. I'm boss. And then slap it against the hood of your car. Now, don't slam it too hard. You don't want to knock him out right away, and you don't want to damage your car either, because we're saving the best for last. Now that he's reeling in pain, you have the perfect opportunity, plenty of time, to get in your car and then pull forward ever so gently in order to run over your boss's feet and keep him trapped for what comes next. Now that you've got him in place, you can finish the job. Take the car, back it up over him several times, like so. Alright, now your boss is roadkill, and you can go home, like so. To outer space. Anyway, tune in next time for another Bad Guy Bash, and remember that every worker has the right to commit violence against their douchebag boss.